So, how has your thought process with investment changed?
Yeah, I think one of the pieces that when we look at deals, we are always concerned about is what is your moat, right? Because AI is developing very quickly. Every time a new large language model, new version is being launched, they're better at doing certain things. And does that make the company that we invested into become obsolete? I mean, the whole classic example of, Jasper AI doing very well until OpenAI came about, and then all of the marketing needs are serviced with ChatGPT. And then do you really need Jasper, for example? And then they have to innovate, they have to pivot. So when we're investing into this company, we're always looking at the data moat. And how I see it is probably two areas. Number one, on the proprietary data side, is there a way that you're always continually training a machine with proprietary data better than anyone else has done it, or better than a large language model, just because you're so specifically within a certain vertical or within a certain niche? For example, you have proprietary data from DoD because you're your largest client, for example, and they are in a very specific vertical that you're training them with, if it's cybersecurity for generative AI attacks, and that you can use for non-government purposes as well. When you're selling it to financial services, when you're selling it to life science company that dual use data, where you can leverage on data with DoD data set into the non-government side, just the kind of training of the small language model that you're using, for example. The other way of looking at it is also in terms of creating a moat just because you're so vertically integrated within a specific vertical that you can't
Right.
actually get out of it. So one example is the company that we've done in the marketing AI space. You would argue, but marketing AI is so easily disrupted with OpenAI and ChatGPT and Anthropic and Claude that are getting smarter every day. But the key part is the nuances that you're able to vertically integrate yourself, in their case, the life science industry, so deeply that you can take in the jargons. Your machine is better used for the jargons, and you can also be HIPAA compliant, for example. So all of that adds to that moat that all these clients you have are sticky with you because they refuse to use a generic product when they have something that is better tailored for their industry. So that's how we look at mode from a data point of view, but also an integration point of view when you're very specific on a certain industry, for example.